All right, so I want to say hello and thank you for tuning in. I'm so shocked, right now. Before I even start, I want to say thank you to the 10 subscribers I have right now. I literally am so thankful and shocked to come on here and, just to keep having more of you tune in. I'm super excited to have you here. I'm hoping for it to grow and to keep adding value to y'all. I'm just super pumped right now and thankful for all of you. You're here in the beginning of this creation, and I'm pumped. So thank you. Please keep sharing, liking, and subscribing. This is, like I said, another episode of Divine Discussions 1010, and I just want to welcome all my healers and light workers. And this is where I help others expand their consciousness, self-awareness, and this is where I'm trying to help y'all really just reach the highest vibration y'all can on y'all's awakening journey and to dive in deeper into your own awareness. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between intent and expectation. If my boy Robert is on here, I thank you again. Robert Hill, he has a YouTube channel. I mentioned him in one of my other videos. We've been working together and really diving deep and helping me on my path as well. Just like I help y'all, he's kind of helping me to be the best that I can be for y'all and to put it back in here, and I'm really appreciative. So I want to talk, like I said, about the difference between intention and expectation, because expectations can be very limiting. I know this from personal experience. I had to do some shadow work today for myself because your ego likes to be that annoying fly in the ear, and you kind of have to shoo it away. So sorry, I wrote all these notes down, so I'm trying to explain it and keep it very simple. So I'll give an example. So intention is having a goal, but if it doesn't go perfect or you're okay finding the lesson in it, finding other solutions to it, and you're kind of happy whichever the outcome because you didn't have an expectation. So your intention, let's say you have a doctor's appointment or you're going to a concert and you leave a little late and you're like, well, I really hope we can find that a really good parking spot, and you get there and you realize you might have to park a little bit further, but instead of being real angry about it, you're just like, okay, well, is there another parking spot? And you still go because it's you have that doctor's appointment, you have the concert, you're just trying to get there, and you're just happy you made it there. You're a little late, you found parking, you didn't find it where you wanted or as close, but you're okay either way. You got there. Now, expectation, you're feeling something when you feel like it should happen a certain way, or you expect to be late, and if you're late, you're still like, well, I better find a parking spot, and you're mad when you don't, and you get that road rage, and you're angry, and your temper's flaring, and instead of finding the lesson in it, oh, I should have left earlier, or, just being okay with it in general, and just just still going in, you're real pissed off about not getting that, second row prime parking spot. And that's just an example. Intent is being happy no matter what. Expectation is, like I said, sorry, there's a hair on my shirt and I can't stand it. Your feeling depends on outside situations. So instead of being happy no matter what, because you have that expectation and you have that feeling of disappointment. But your feeling is also depending on outside, so I'm trying to think how to explain it. You shouldn't have expectations. And the reason I'm saying this is because when you have expectations, you can't control everything. You can't. You want to, and your ego wants you to control everything, but you can't control the weather. What if it rains? What if you get a flat tire? Things happen. Life happens. No matter what's going on, life will happen. And you can either set an intention and you can set the goals and you can work towards something and hopefully it happens and just let it be what it is, or you can keep trying to control everything and micromanage and be constantly disappointed or let down. And that's going to get you really depressed. So intent is another difference. To dive a little deeper is, for example, to achieve, to have motivation, ambition, objective goals. Expectation, expecting a result or outcome, and you're going to have disappointment. That's why a lot of people say, like, it's better to have no plan at all, or to like just go with the flow. It's just easier, and sometimes people just fight that, and I get it, but I mean, I'm human. We do it. But you need to remove the attachment and let go of the fear and the controlling, because that attachment, like I said, results to anxiety, depression, stress. Stress can make you sick. It can make you nauseous. It can make you have headaches. It can make you have really negative thoughts. It lowers your vibration. But it's not even just that. The attachment to expectation is literally fear of losing something, and if you're losing, that means you're lacking, and if you're lacking, you're creating lack, and then you're not having abundance. You're not living in your light, you're not living in your power, you're not having abundance. And Robert Hill, like I said, he's all about abundance, and he's a life coach, and I take a lot away from that, because I want to give value to y'all. I want to help you guys. I want to live in abundance too. I want to be an example for y'all and help you with awareness and expanding your consciousness and reaching high levels of high levels of learning and reaching your utmost potential in what you are, your star seeds, your light beings, your angels, your what. There's so many labels you can put on it, but regardless, you're limitless. And just so y'all know, since I've been doing these videos, these flies keep freaking landing on me. Like, they're nonstop. Do you know what the fly symbolizes if you look up the spirit animal of a fly? Abundance and prosperity, which I'm trying to create. Abundance and prosperity is literally what the fly represents. It represents, like, you know how like they just keep coming and won't leave you alone? It's like, it's not just prosperity and abundance, but it's that like needing to like, not nag, because that's a negative. It's repetition and like setting goals and being consistent. Prosperity, abundance, and consistency. It's consistency, and I'm always working on consistency, which is why it's funny that the flies keep bothering me, because it's like, be consistent. And so that's what I'm doing. We're doing a video. I'm going to try to do a live on my Facebook, Spirit Live, like 3 videos a week. And then I'm going to be on here and trying to do them as consistently as possible on here every day, or as often as possible, like new content. So I think that's funny that the fly kept coming in. So, but like I said, but instead of having expectations, speaking of the fly and everything else, it all goes together. Instead, make efforts to achieve, to have a result without expectation, or a certain outcome. Transmute that into abundance thinking. So intent, make a plan, but then not only do you make a plan, you do the action behind the plan, okay? So you're going to put action towards your goals. Let it lead you to a better outcome you never set expectations on. Let it become more than you could imagine, and be abundant and unlimited. Remove the fear, and not only that, by removing the fear of losing, what do? If you have no fear of losing, if you remove that, you start winning. And we even talked earlier, me and Robert, is having the intent without expectation. Well, what am I doing right now? My intent is to help you expand your consciousness, bring awareness, help with abundance, positive thinking. And I want to start doing lives on here where it's more interacting, but to do that, YouTube says I have to have 1,000 subscribers. So as an example, what I did was I wrote, I'm like a way to reword it into a positive and have the intent without expectation, but be open to more, so it's not a limited number. I wrote, I'm so grateful for my 10 subscribers, and now I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers and open to more. So I'm at 10. I'm very grateful for you guys. I've already said, like, I'm shocked that I went from 9 to 10 in like 2 days. Like, I can't even believe it. And now I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers to do lives, and I'm open to more than that. Like, why limit it? I want to help as many of y'all as possible. And I even have my intent and my goals without expectation. When the 2,000 happens, I don't care. It could be today, tomorrow, a year from now. I want to help people. How many I help, when I help you, I don't know. I don't know if you're looking at this right now in October 2019 or if you're looking at this in 2030. I have no idea, but it's on the internet. Everyone knows once it's on the internet, it's forever. Like, it's there. But I did my steps to success, like how I'm going to achieve that goal. So a video a day, meditating, 3 lives a week, because this is accountability. Reading more books on the topics. Tony Robbins is awesome. I like him. Eating healthy, because I'm also trying to lose weight. But I just put really attainable goals, not something outrageous, I didn't do anything that was going to be crazy, but really doable things. If you do it over and over and over, no matter what, there's going to be a result. Do I know what that result is? No. Do I have an expectation on the result? No. But I know they're coming. You plant the seeds now. You sow what you reap. Whatever I plant now, planting these seeds, helping y'all expand your consciousness, helping you with intent and not expectation, is going to eventually be a garden of who knows, but we're creating something, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really, really excited. I'm trying to think, because like I said, this is just about the difference between intention and expectation. Letting that go. That's the notes I wrote. But not even just that, like even when it comes to relationships, because right now everyone's asking me, love, 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 love. Do some love readings. And even in my own relationship, I've been going through a lot of shadow work, and I've been having to deal with some stuff because not just expectations, because everyone wants that white picket fence, and everyone wants. I never really wanted marriage. I had to find out why I didn't want marriage and to find the root problem of that. But it's also like it's expected of us. I'm from the South. You're a Southern girl in a certain age. You're supposed to be married, and I should be on baby number 3 right now. And my life does not match expectation. But my intent doesn't match their expectation. My intentions is to help light workers, to help awakening, to help consciousness. My intention is to work from home and to create a business and be a CEO, or to be like a boss, to be a lady boss, to make my own money, and so that I can support my lifestyle of helping others, so I can constantly create and give back to you guys to add value. My intentions don't really fit the marriage kids. Like, eventually I want kids and marriage, but it's just not my top priority, so it hasn't happened yet. And I'm okay. When it happens, how it happens, who it happens with. I'm giving that control away. I'm letting it be universe, consciousness, whatever. Because I know as I raise my vibration, as I'm changing and I'm growing, that it will happen when it should, how it should. And it'll probably be better than I expect. And why limit it? Why limit my experience? Why? That's the other thing with intent and expectation. Stop comparing your life to others. Stop comparing yourself to the ideas of what your life should look like. Maybe you're someone who's supposed to travel. Maybe be in network marketing. Maybe you're supposed to. I've said this a million times. Maybe you're the one who's a photographer who travels the world. If you're traveling the world as a photographer and you're living on the road, your life was never meant to be what this single mom of 4 is doing. Like, it's not that that's bad, but your life just isn't supposed to match that. Your life is your experience in your life. Your existence is yours and yours alone. We're all one and we all share, but we're all source energy, and we're all source learning, and we're all God consciousness, and we're all creator, or whatever title you want to give it. We're all spread out and learning ourselves, and it's, how do people say it? I'm trying to think. The creator trying to learn through us for itself, I guess is how you say it. But anyways, we're energy. We're all learning different lessons. We're all learning different parts of our shadow selves. And none of our stories is supposed to be like everyone else's. It's all supposed to be different, our own unique stories, and our own journeys to consciousness and awareness of self, and our own levels of learning. And I think it's even like, everyone has their own different talents. You can't expect a fish to fly, because a fish is supposed to swim. It's not meant to fly. The bird is. Like, it's like that whole Darwinism thing. Like, you can't, well, it's not even Darwinism, but like, now I feel dumb, but no. Anyways, it's not Darwinism, because I know what that is, but the point is, you can't teach a fish what this it doesn't have the same characteristics, it doesn't have the capability to fly. It just doesn't, okay? It's meant to be underwater. That's where it thrives. A bird thrives in the sky. You probably thrive in a different environment than what people are trying to get you to confirm to. And, like I said, you might be a really good musician. So if you're a really good musician, your life wasn't supposed, and like this, you're a really good musician, this person's a really good carpenter, this is a really good dancer, your lives are going to be completely different. You're all learning different things, but you can all vibe up and have amazing intentions and goals and accomplish amazing things. Just get rid of the expectation of how it's supposed to look and stop comparing each other as well. The point of that was, don't compare each other, because you don't know their story, you don't know where they came from, you don't know their capabilities, and you're not the one who gets to limit their capabilities or their growth, and you don't get to tell them if their growth is right or wrong or where the development is. It's just, I appreciate you for where you're at and who you're becoming and where you are as of right now. No past, no future, present moment. Who are you right now? Where are you right now? And be okay with that. I'm being okay with me right now, who I am in this moment, and that's what I need to keep focusing on. Being in the now, being happy and content wherever I am, whatever I'm doing. Like I said, just being grateful for the little things. I have a really loving partner right now. I have water, I have food, I have shelter, I have a way to communicate and help you guys. I have friends, I have a lot of amazing things, and I have a lot to offer, and right now I'm okay with where I'm at and who I am, and I need to, myself included, I need to stop comparing myself now to who I was and what I was doing, and stop comparing myself to where I think I should be or where I want to be. I just need to be okay with, this is where I'm at, this is where my consciousness is, this is where my finance, relationship, family, this is where it's all at. Let it unfold the way it's going to unfold. I can have the goals, intentions, and I can make it better, and I can change it, and I can upgrade my life. And that's little baby steps, but I'm no longer trying to have a particular car, particular house. A particular car, particular house. I'm not trying to have a particular family size, whatever. I'm just letting things go, and I'm becoming aware of it and okay with it, and it's actually really exciting. When you get rid of expectation, you get rid of fear, when you get rid of the blocks and what's holding you back, you feel so empowered. You feel creative. You want to do videos. You want to go do whatever your talent is, or whatever it is that you do that adds value back to the world. You just want to give back. You just want to be excited. You want to go. It's like it's a natural high. Like, you feel so uplifted when you get rid of that fear and the shackles of fear and the shackles of losing out and the shackles of expectations, whether it's your family's expectations, your expectations on your own, friends, whatever it is, you just have to let it go. And when you do it, transmute it and make it a positive. Set the right intentions. And with the right intentions and with the right wording, anytime there's a negative, replace it with a positive, and then watch abundance and consciousness grow. By changing two things. My ego was trying to cause fear and lack, and was trying to limit me, because your ego is always there, and just trying to control the ego and get it to mind its business, keep it busy so I can do what I gotta do. It was afraid and trying to control things, and I had to let it go. But the things it was controlling was what a lot of people have to deal with, is finances, so money, and stability and structure. But it was also trying to control my belief in myself. And even though it's my ego, I'm taking the power back. I'm not letting my ego control if I'm abundant or not, if I'm limitless or not. I'm not letting my ego control if I'm a good fiance, wife, girlfriend, daughter, friend, sister. I'm not letting my ego dictate my not just my environment, but what is it called? My class of living, I guess. I'm not letting the expectation of where I'm supposed to be dictate how I feel about my place in the world, my level, or whatever. We're more than just money. We're so much more than we give ourselves credit for. We have more to offer than the superficial bullcrap. And I'm human. Even I sometimes, you want what you don't have. But sometimes we deserve more than what we're wanting, and the wanting makes it where you don't have anything. So we definitely have to be mindful of our thoughts, mindful of what we're creating, mindful, is it intention, and is it expectation? And then even go deeper. Is my intention of my heart space? Is it from my chakra? Is it good intentions? Is it bad intentions? Is it limiting intentions? Is it of high vibrational love, light, and heart? Is it my mind? Like, where's my intention coming from? Is it pure? And then go, okay, well, now it's a pure intention, but how can I, do more with it? Because we have a really good habit of standing in our own way of abundance, standing in our own way of thinking, standing in our own way of achieving more, being more, doing more. And it's real easy to be your own victim to your own ego. So let go of the ego, let go of the victim mentality, and anytime you start to notice it, reach out. If you have to reach out to a friend or look inside yourself, make a list. I mean, obviously you should look within first and help yourself, but sometimes you need an outside perspective. I always try to get other people's perspectives so I can dive in deeper and ask the right questions. We don't want to know, why are we here? What is our purpose? What are we doing? Well, your intentions and expectations also feed into that. What are you expecting to be doing? How fast do you expect it to happen? Remove that crap. Instead, your intention should be, I just want to know who I am. I don't know what that looks like, but who am I? I want the intention instead to be, well, why am I here? No, what am I here to create? What am I trying to build? What am I doing? No expectation, just diving deeper. But yeah, so just doing shadow work is very important. Knowing your zodiac, knowing that there's actually 13 zodiac, by the way. Ophiuchus is a thing. I know they took it out. I was ranting about that earlier because it's irritating to me. But knowing the star signs and how it correlates, knowing, like, my birthday just passed, and because of that, I've been having a lot of shadow work and stuff surface and upgrades and downloads spiritually, and my DNA's been changing, and I was having a rebirth, I was going through the cocoon of, going within and being kind of depressed and trying to work through it. And now I'm in the transitional metamorphosis phase. And soon, if you want to make it a butterfly or a phoenix or whatever the hell after the metamorphosis, I'm going to be something new. I'm going to be something transcendent. I'm going to be something in a higher light heart chakra vibration. I'm going to be higher in source consciousness. But I had to do a little bit of work, and I had to go through the crap to go better. They even say the arrow, how it goes back before it goes forward. You take that one step back to be propelled 20 steps forward. Be the arrow. It's fine. Don't look at it in negative. You had to go back, re-examine something, fix it, fine-tune it, change the mindset of it, take the power, either the control of power away from a thought, or maybe you had to put power and emphasis back into a more positive thought. Whatever you had to do, you go, you fix it, you cut the karma ties, you cleanse, you work it out, and then watch you shoot off and be projected into an amazing, abundant life, into a better extension of self, into a higher self, a higher vibration, and just watch your life change. As your mind changes and as your higher self comes through and as your true self comes through, and the more you live in that and are at peace, your reality changes. Your reality is just a perception. A lie is a perception. and it changes as you change, and you control your reality, because your reality is just a reflection of what you're feeling, thinking, and going through. If you're feeling really shitty, negative, or toxic, you're going to invite that crap in. If you're really positive, high vibrational, inspirational, and just really excited and going for things, you're probably going to have some really amazing things happen. So let go. Go back to a natural state of being, which is of a high vibrational, loving, giving, and receiving, and no expectation, and it's gratitude. Your heart chakra is gratitude. Being completely self-love, unconditional love, gratitude. That is your normal state of being, and we have to constantly remind ourselves to go back to that state of being. And I hope this helped. I definitely hope y'all vibe up, find that self-love within, remove those expectations, live in intention, live from the heart chakra, because your heart is really where your soul is. Your soul is not in your brain. Your soul is here. Your soul is within. Your soul is in your heart. Obviously your soul is outside of you as well. Point is, when you want to connect to higher self, you want to connect to the soul, and you want to connect to your spirit guides, it goes through your heart. You go through your heart to find your journey, to find your life path, to find your goals, your soul mission. Anything you want to find is probably in your heart. That's just where it is. You have to go within. And it's annoying, and I know people are sick of hearing it, and meditate, but that's what works. If you want to do the work, that's where it starts. And I'm here, other coaches are here, the light workers, galactic workers, whatever you call yourselves, we're all here to help you on your journey. We're all trying to give you all the tips and tools that you need. But it all starts with you taking that one step to ask the right questions, to go dig a little deeper, do some healing, maybe cut some cords. It depends on your situation. And it all starts with you reaching out, or looking within, or reading the right books, and really just doing the work. You gotta do the work to get the result. Set the intention, do the works, and get something amazing out of it. Don't have an expectation, but allow it to be. Allow it to be natural, authentic. I'm always trying to be authentic. I'm always trying to be of the highest intention. I'm always trying to come from the best place. And even before I did this video, not legitly, I was like, I'm really depressed, and I'm this and this, and I want to do a really deep video, and I'm just in a really, negative space. And then I sat there, and I'm like, I need to go reach out to someone. What's happening? You know what it was? It was my ego self. It was my shadow self. I had to do some work and some journaling, and then I came, and I didn't go live until I had high vibration back, until I came from a better place of being, until I did some work on myself, and I could give you a better version. I don't come here when I'm not at my best. If I'm not at my best, you're not going to get it live, because I'm only pouring in the highest vibration, healing, and understanding, and most authentic version of myself to you. If you're not getting that from me, then something's wrong, because that's all I'm putting into this channel. So when you see a video, know I'm bringing it all that I got, and I did some work. I probably burned some sage before I came on here. I probably did some Reiki before I came on here, but I never come on here not trying to give 100,000% of all that I can offer you guys with, what is that? No expectation. You watch it, you don't watch it, you like it, you subscribe, you don't subscribe. The point is, the people who are supposed to meet, the people who align with me, the people who understand this message will find it when it's time for them to find it, and they'll take value from it when they're ready to take value from it. And until then, it's here waiting for y'all when you're ready. So with that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate you if you've watched this video this long. I thank you 1,000%. If you're still here, I'm so thankful that you are following me on this journey, allowing me to pour myself into you, allowing my energy to hopefully help you transform your life. And I hope to see you on the next one. Please, please, please live in the highest love and light that you can. Be the change you want to be. And always remember, mind, body, soul connection. Live from your heart, and you can never go wrong. I love you guys so much. Have a lovely day. This was Divine Discussions 1010.